Mentees, people who are not yet tenured, especially if it's your first year, second year, we'll let you slide a little bit. Third year, take the day off. Do you have Lee versus Macon on file? Here's what I found out on Friday. Your Lee versus Macon paper, if you're not familiar with that, you need to see me and you need to get on that right away. We're talking about ethnic equality in Alabama. You should have covered this in college. You should have a paper. These babies are school to school. I have transferred to three different schools since the last time I did Lee versus Macon. Found out Friday I'm supposed to be bringing that baby with me. So here we are, 15-year veteran going, holy crap, where's my Lee versus Macon paper? Last time I saw it, it was on a 3-inch floppy. Yeah, so here we are. We're about to redo Lee versus Macon. If you do not have a copy, we need to get you one. If you don't know what it is, come see me. If we need a Saturday session to go through this thing, there's videos to watch, stuff like, we'll do whatever we have to do, but you cannot work in this state without Lee versus Macon. Get that in. Next thing, if you need any supply whatsoever, come see me. If no one is mentoring you and you've somehow slipped through the cracks or someone committed to you and they have never showed up, come see me. You have to let me know these things because there are so many of y'all. I'm trying, but I can't make the rounds. All right? I'm not trying to make excuses. I want to be here for you and I want to help you out. Now let's see, you saw that. Finally, when you do your evaluation and we talk, here's what you're going to be asked. All right? When you evaluate yourself, you're going to be asked, what was your purpose or your desired goal for this lesson? And you're expected to give the course of study. And above that, what specifically were you drawing out of this lesson? You can be asked, why did you ask that question? Why did you word it that way? And you're supposed to say that it was not a spontaneous thing, but it was planned, it was calculated, and I'm trying to draw them in this particular direction. Look at your questions when you do the evaluation. Was there a point to your question, or did you just know you were supposed to stop and ask questions from time to time? Some kid's about to fall asleep, you call on them, hey, Aaron, wake up, answer this question. Or was there a real educational purpose behind it? What evidence do you have that you were effective? And this is the most important aspect of the whole thing. If you can't prove what you did, you didn't do it. That's the whole new evaluation system. What evidence? Could you show me a formative assessment that a kid did correctly? Could you show me a test? Could you give me an answer the kid gave me? How do you prove what you did? This is the new system. You're no longer allowed to just get up and teach. You have to prove that you taught. See the difference there? Finally, what evidence do you have that your students mastered it? Not just heard it, not repeated it. What evidence do you have of mastery? And the obvious thing is test scores. What if they fail the test? I'm not going to stay around long enough to observe the test. The administrator's not going to be there to observe the test scores. When the administrator walks out of the room, what evidence does he have in his hands or her hands that those kids have mastered the topic of today? And this is where your questioning comes in. If a couple of them can give the answers back, they mastered it. If you can't prove it, it didn't happen. All right, if there's anything you need, come see me. Let's get these evaluations done. How about mid-February? All right, I'm going to start working on getting some subs for my class so I can come around and spend some time with you. Send me an email, ryansmith@jeffcoed.com, if you have a class you'd like me to come sit in on. If you have a mentor working with you, do it with them. All right, let's organize this stuff. Let's make you successful. Let's make you the cream of the crop of the new hires coming out of Hueytown this year. All right, we're good? Call me if you need me.